From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker ready to get this one started, and we're underway from Kansas City. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's a line. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, 43.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, you just have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's caught, he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play action, it's Mahomes. Buying some time left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Buying some time right. He hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack and attack. And that time, attack the third time for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now pitch play to Pacheco. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And after bringing a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Attack!
They're going for it with Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. Oh, it's an interception. And the Chiefs take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Looking to Keppel on that carry. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Play action, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender completes it.
I seen it, but it was too fucking late. I seen
And the
it.
Chiefs are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Rice. Caught again. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Stop him here. Not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-6 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Hit by their rookie out of Florida State. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on the guy online. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's the Chiefs' first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Tight end going in motion here.
Come back!
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got first down here from the 36.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Yellow.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
15, 43, 43. Hero 15.
Another throw from Mahomes. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown.
Chiefs 14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
The only way to motherfucking know how to do a fucking
Off play action, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around, more from Arrowhead on the other side. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They got a picture.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's good.
So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Drops that 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a run that's all hum on the stat sheet. If we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Fuck out of here. You got 2 plays. I'm not worried about you, man. Fuck out of here. 2 plays. Literally to his name.
Harrison Butker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Worthy now on return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
43, 40, I'm going.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Attack, attack! Hero 15! Come back!
Out the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
second and 10 now. Mahomes. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. He's Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's caught, he's got Brown. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Gain 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down carry for Pacheco. Running in the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and the big chunk run follows.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Tight end in motion now.
Hey, 43. Easy.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's got it right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
Play action, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. First and 10. From the red zone on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Taking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Looking to throw. This one's coming. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
All right, Kate, little confession time. You know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
39-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 as their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun, and he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Lines up the design keeper. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Design quarterback run here. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throw in is Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to a point late in this one. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Throwing now. He finds Worthy, complete. That's an excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Another throw for Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they make the tackle at the 38. Broncos working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And he gets his fight just in time, so now it's going to be a long kick, Brock. But they've got a chance to win this game with a field goal. This game now resting Counting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
I've never seen this one.
And that's the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City. It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, it's our main event between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. Started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Now here this nigga go. Why we gotta sit here and go through this shit when they can set that up before we start the game, bro? How you know they don't know what they doing? They just picking the team, bro.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not his home. This is a revelation. How they get it gone?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Get it to Rashid Rice, complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. One finds Xavier Worthy. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You've got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now a handoff to Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile back out. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, he make an impact play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yellow. 180.
Play action, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. It's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And they went the wrong way on this first down. He set out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense in the air?
Lions, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
White 20. Turbo.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. This one gets to the 22. Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down from the 42.
DC, 180.
Gibbs now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down by the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily. necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way.
Hurry up.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
We go. 4 down. Wait, whirling.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Sorry, connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they're still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
180. Yes, sir.
On 4th down, gone. And it's incomplete. They tied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time.
Yeah,
if that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Jukes another one. Still fighting forward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So that's what happens when you play all year. So you be letting the computer play for you.
Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
I had one yesterday. They made
comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And this is some great effort.
Right
He's
before the half,
all the way
it's
across
always just
midfield
right.
and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running back sent in motion. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Tight end in motion left.
20. What's up?
On 2nd and 10. Gone. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Look at this ball, dude. Like in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. Trade a little bit of speed, sure. And you sure do get a lot of size. Anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Some of y'all done lost your mind. Baby, let me see your part, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
5. 180.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference when he's a playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on a camouflage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So we jump too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards.
Helping me right before the fucking half, bro.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
9 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down.
The other
1st
time they
and
had
goal
bad.
at the 2-yard line.
To get this across, here's 1st and goal.
Go tonight. Turbo.
He finds it right side. The Lions get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That
The kicker
was
on for
awesome.
the extra point.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. The Lions chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Let's go!
But they're on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touch bench. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Has some daylight through the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Nico on the heel. He's brought down inside the 20 on the half-full effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. To the left and holding by Kelsey. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's the Chiefs' 1st down.
That's good.
Quite the start to that drive. Huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
A gain of 19
First down
yards.
throw, Mahomes.
1st down, Chiefs.
Lions are there to bring him down. It's a set on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He finds Brown on the side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kansas City
My favorite
Chiefs.
part was the magic that worked after the catch. The way he took the completions, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. What a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. play action. It's Mahomes. Forced back to his right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Mahomes. Gets it to Rice. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play. A good call. That's up the first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. He goes down again. Hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down to the 28.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the offense, just not on that 3rd down in particular. We can get it closer to the sticks and have a chance to move those chains.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead!
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
He fields it from the 8. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's taken past the midfield strike and starting to push into Chiefs territory.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot that cover. And that slant, it goes with big yardage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. It's out on the bootleg. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down. Detroit. Lions down by only 3. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, Goff. And he's got Kelly Freeman. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here he is to throw. Feed it to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense owns it.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
20.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He's going to take this to the 23 to stop the game to set up 3rd and very short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here, the offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Now to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, and goal to go.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a hold.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
180.
Setting up to pass. Is it in close? He will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Chiefs 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted! That will do it! Kirby Joseph picks it! And the Lions make one final massive play, and that finishes the win!
They make this shit so difficult, bro, for no reason, bro. And niggas be calling the
So it's
same
one for the
shit,
win
like,
column for the
niggas can't
Lions.
stop it.
And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.
Still not there. I mean, I'm strictly in cover too.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time.
Oh, nigga lose due to defense, bro. Like, what? Like, defense, like, over and over. Defense, like, defense, like, defense just won't fucking play defense. My nigga let the fucking Lions just beat you, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's like, what the fuck to play on here, bro? I'm like, damn, like, for real, bro. Like, this nigga, I'm tired of your ass. Like, I'm just, you getting fucking caught on the fucking run. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, fucking on my whole shit, bro. Nigga can't even take off. Get your bum ass on. Any nigga that calls the same shit over and over, bitch, get the fuck. Every time I look up this bitch in the same fucking formations, if any amount of money that I shut that shit down, these niggas quitting, bro. They quitting. They getting the fuck on. The moment they cheese don't work, they out of here. They don't even try to figure shit out. They out of here. Computer, like the game, literally letting these niggas do that stupid ass shit.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills.
I'm talking too much.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All I hear on this nigga shit. Fuck it, nigga. Just fuck it, nigga. Like, what are you on? Shut your dick sucking ass up.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
This nigga happy that he stopped me one time, bro. Wow.
Here's
Give
2nd
him
and
a round
10
of
from the
applause,
21.
Stop this.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's a
bitch ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Bitch ass up fucking pussy.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarring loose. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's cherry on top.
Shit y'all do. It be shit that I know that.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. To throw again, it's Allen. He connects downfield.
Down there.
Get the first as they touch him down.
I'm telling y'all.
It's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
That's all they do. Run to flats. That's all they do.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Allen gonna throw again. He's got this complete to James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I made a move.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a package. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Alert! Look out! Round 80! 5 wide.
Again, Allen to the air. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes.
Stupid.
He's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It does. Just like you
Don't
only
get
got
the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
56!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I'm making excuses, bro. 2 yards and you getting stopped. Fuck out of here, boy. With 3 niggas on the line.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Stupid man. That's all. You stupid man don't know nothing.
They'll go. Allen. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Yo, they're
Nice
trying
to
to
see
press his
that
boyfriend.
connection,
Y'all
that
like
chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Pickup of 17. That's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
bitch, you eat in your bedroom. You don't eat at the dinner table. Shut the fuck up.
319!
Again, it's Cook. And not much more there. He's down at the 15-yard line.
Done all that.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Born in 88. He's in a slow class. William.
About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Allen on third and short. Notice pumped. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything we watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Play action now. Allen rolling out to his left. This is Cox. Touchdown.
Stupid.
The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. So we're already into the second quarter. That was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Prater adds the PAT, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Gun!
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing the loss. First play of the game.
Quick off like you do.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Listen to me. Gun!
Out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And that will not be enough for a first down.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Cousins out of the pistol here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Bro, you spam it over and over. Watch this.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Watch this. Right across the outside. Watch this.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On fourth down, here's Cousins.
That's because they keep
That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, Cousins. It's this one to Tyler Algier. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
One. Two.
It's Cousins once more. Cut to the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play actually helped him get some points here going into the half. So this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
That you think you're doing something. That's what's crazy.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they will score a touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop us.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game.
Playing man-to-man while he playing zone.
Here's Agnew on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not. I'm going to continue to play man. User ball. You play zone. You play zone. Look at him. What you think he about to do with Wildcat, man? Honestly, what do you think he about to do with Wildcat, man?
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. They give here to the motion man. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you going to the middle.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. There he goes, right sideline. 30.
You said you was showing the
He's
clock.
at the
That's what you
10.
said.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I so did.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. to kick it away. Here's
How tough he
Pinion.
is. Watch I make this nigga quit. He was a bitch.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
No, probably 2 o'clock at stupid. I know. I'm about to show you what the man's like.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yes, you would. Thought he was.
They'll run it with Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's 2 time.
Back to throw now, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Blitz coming here, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down. To the air again, Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
He'll throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
AI run
It's
slow.
a gain of 17
AI
yards.
run slow.
First down.
We watching AI. We watching AI
Oh,
run
he
slow.
taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Falcons. 1st down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
I ain't worried about it. They jogging. They jogging chasing this day.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bill 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Allen setting up play action. Lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Now Allen off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
These niggas always open. They come to me, everybody is matching up. Nobody's open.
It's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
What is you talking about? Nigga, ain't nothing to fucking do, nigga, but fucking call an adjustment. Fucking stupid.
Allen's gonna throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get it back with a nice return to boot.
It be the weakest niggas on this bitch. It be the weakest, trashiest niggas on this bitch. I'm not lying. It really do. Like they really gave this man like come on now. If the defense really played like that, this game would be perfect. Like, come on now. I play man to man. I blitz too much for me not to get the defense I'm looking for, bro. This man sit here and man, bro. And you got people sitting on top of him and dog, nobody's open. Bro, I've been playing this game too much, too long, bro. I've been doing the same plays, the same shit, and it's like, what the fuck has changed? Other than you just allowing these people to do this shit, bro. Like, what other fucking adjustment can I fucking do? I play on top. I play underneath. I play outside. I double team. I do all the above. I slant. I crash. Nobody's nowhere to. They are running slow, bro. But it's my turn on offense, and niggas is just on top of my people, bro. Shit, you can't make this shit make sense to me. Like, for real, you got bum ass teams, bro. Like, just doing bum ass shit. That shit don't even make sense to me, bro. Bum ass shit. Like, it's not hard to play fucking defense. That's the other thing. Like, I play defense, I match up, and it be just, you just open. This nigga is running a wildcat. Nobody ever, like, just literally ran a wildcat and just ran around me, like, without being stopped. He gets stopped. He goes to it again. They allow the nigga to run around me. Like, man, you got to be stopped on this bitch, bro. Ain't shit else to motherfucking prove and do on this bitch, bro, other than these motherfuckers playing games on here, bro. They truly playing games on this bitch. simple fucking defense, bro. I just can't make that shit up. Simple ass defense. Just simple ass defense. Niggas can't even play a simple ass fucking man, bro. Niggas get cooked. Somebody's open. Like, I blitz. These niggas still fucking just nowhere to be found. I done did this play so many times to the point I learned the shit to the T. And now all of a sudden it's damn near patched. Nobody's getting in the backfield. But then it's my turn.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Allen on the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now with Allen. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, officer, hot!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
A gain of a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. He cuts to the right front. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Robert